I'll peek around the door to see how they're doing and notice they're leaving me behind. I'll try and catch up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Check the store for traps.
Give me a investigation there. How confident were you on that roll, Barian? How confident? How do you think your skills are with doors? Now that you've been doing this for a couple levels.
I would say it's above average.
You're in the middle.
No lock on this door.
You got
There is a lock, but it's not locked. Kind of give it the once over.
The store is unlocked.
All right, why don't you open it as I disappear around the corner and hunker down and put my fingers in my ears?
Listen at the door. Do I hear anything?
You hear nothing. I'll tell you what. You hear something like this. Like fingers tapping on a desk.
Let me readjust my picture here. All right. I'll gently try to stealthily open the door and take a peek inside.
As it squeaks so loudly, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what happens, of course. This door hasn't been oiled in probably several thousand years. So as you look in, this is a library. Every wall, except for the very northern wall, where a desk is, and I'll get to the desk in just a second. This room is lined with bookshelves, about 5 foot high. Now, on the right side of the room, which is the north side, there's a large desk, and all of the books have all kinds of, there's all kinds of books, scrolls, maps in these shelves. Some of the doors are glass with, these parchments and stuff behind them to protect them. Some of them are open, but there's scrolls, maps, books, everywhere. This place is just jam-packed. And then there's a chair behind the desk that has someone very gaunt-looking, humanoid, in tattered clothing, and this individual looks like this as he's sitting down in the desk. Definitely looks undead.
Seems friendly.
Yes, and then there are several of these as you open up the door. Several skeletons. There's a skeleton in each corner of the room, and as he sees you jeering around and peeking around the door, he says, come in, my friend. My name is Elquin. Elquin the librarian. Have you come to check out a book? And then he just kind of chuckles and stares at you with this gaunting grin. It's like grim type of smile with missing teeth and whatnot. Have you come to check out a book, my friend? And the skeletons are in each corner.
And I can quickly say, all right, nobody has any late fees, do they?
Well, I will have to check my records for that. Who said that? What is your name? I'll check my ledger to see if you have anything overdue.
So I kind of motion for him to come down the hallway, keeping my eyes on the librarian, hoping that they're seeing me. Motion for them to come on through.
Come on down, chum.
The skeletons. One of the skeletons is carrying a meat cleaver that you notice, and he's got like this apron, this chef apron on, and a chef hat.
Nice. What's for dinner?
Doesn't seem like the usual librarian attire, but I'm no expert.
Oh, yes, I am a librarian, actually. What is your name? I'll check to see if you have any overdue fees. My name is Elquin. I am the librarian of the tower.
Well, I'll tell him my name is Sarpy.
Sarpy of what clan? There are plenty of Sarpies in this ledger.
It's just Sarpy, kind of like Prince.
Sarpy of the Prince Sarpy? Let's see. I've got a.
Here, let me draw that out for you.
There is no Prince Sarpy on the list, so you may check out a book.
All right. Well, I'll go to the shelves and start looking. What kind of books they got?
Sure. The cupboards on the wall, they're basically wall-to-wall, glass and stone, a bunch of scrolls, books. Let's see, as for these are extremely old books, all kinds of different languages. There are a couple of shelves that have all kinds of books about giants, and they're actually written in giant also. All kinds of books on the language of giants. There's all kinds of history books, all kinds of religious books. There are a couple of shelves that deal with magical theory. So what are you looking for in particular? Maybe I can help you out.
Weren't we sent after books on magical stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him I'm interested in the magical theory books.
Okay. You may take a book and go back to the other room and you may read them. You may not take them from the library, though. Well, you may not take them from the castle or from the tower. But you may look at them. There's all kinds of books on elemental wizards, elemental wizardry, all the different schools of magic, a lot of the different deities.
I'll ask him what's in that room. What's in here?
Oh, that is just another passageway to the study chamber, to the workshop. I guess it's sort of like a workshop / study chamber. Nobody's used it in quite a while, though. What are you looking at? What are you looking for there, half-orc?
You got anything to dispel magic?
I am a sorcerer. Well, I was, but unfortunately, I had I guess you could say, an accident. I see, many years ago, I tried to get into controlling elementals. And in fact, I was trying to control water elementals. Well, anyway, being a sorcerer, I studied wild magic. One of my spells failed. I had a magical surge, and it turned me into what you see before you. I am now a wight. And, as this is going on, all of the chaos, the master, the wizard of the crag here, he passed away. He left me in charge of the library. And I tried to, I guess you could say, extend the lives of the other employees here, which were 3 guards that you see as skeletons, and old Cookie here with the apron and the chef hat. He used to be the chef of the tower, and unfortunately, he starts to chuckle. My spells backfired again. See, I wasn't a very good sorcerer. I had too many surges, so I turned them into skeletons, unfortunately. Now we're here, and I'll let you read any books that you would like, but I will not allow you to take them. They cannot leave the premises. And if you want to take them, you're going to have to destroy me and the other companions that I have. Not to seem rude or anything, or, not trying to have a throwdown here or anything, because I actually kind of like my job. I love reading these texts. I love the
Oh,
accompanying.
how many times have you read all these books?
Probably about 10 times a piece, but that doesn't matter. They're good. They're great text. And if you're in my position, you would probably enjoy reading them too all the time.
Can I tell
is
if
this
he's telling the truth?
Sure. Let me, yeah. You think, wow, this is actually a pretty cool white. He's not trying to life drain us. Not yet, anyways.
He ain't trying to kill us yet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he actually seems like a really nice guy. Like, I kind of like him.
When was your last visitor to the library here?
Actually, I haven't had any. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had any.
Well, I gotta say, the place is a bit hard to find.
Is it? Well, it's a tower. I mean,
Well,
I'm not sure.
Not anymore.
I think there's a bog outside. I think you might have sunk a little bit.
Really? Oh, that's probably why there's all kinds of puddles and stuff and different times of the year in here. What year is it anyway? You tell him the year. He said, Really? I'm that far behind? It's like about 750 years later.
Yeah, you've been here a while, friend.
I have been.
Think of how all these books must feel, just being read over and over by the same person and never anyone coming in to check them out. Think of how much happier they'd be in a library somewhere where people could actually check them out on a daily basis.
Well, they're welcome to come here and look at the books. They just can't take them.
Well, coming here is quite difficult, and you're unlikely, because of where you are now, you're unlikely to get any visitors here. But we could take these books for you and put them in a library where they will be treated well and read. Think of how the books must feel here.
I'm gonna kind of sense this guy's attitude when he says that and try and change the subject quickly to this old bastard, this wizard. What was his name?
He was the crag. He was the crag of the tower. The Wizard of the Crag. That was his name. His official name, I'll tell you. His official name was called Taskor the Terrible. His name was Taskor the Terrible. He got into a huge fight with another wizard that was fighting him over the tower. And it basically destroyed both wizards.
I'm going to ask for a quick meeting with my compatriots here and huddle up and say, guys, what exactly was our task here?
Absolutely. You guys discuss what books you want to look at in the other room, and I'll just go ahead and keep looking at my ledger here for a Sarpy. I could have swore there was a Prince Sarpy in here somewhere.
Malachi will pick a book at random and say, okay, here, let's read this one. And can we go into the other room to read this, Mr. Alquan?
Yes, you may take any book into the other chamber. There are several tables in there that you may. I don't know if you can sit down anymore. I think the chairs have kind of disintegrated over time. But anyway, you can still stand up and read the books, can't you?
Absolutely.
It's good for you.
Malachi just realizes that the book he grabbed says The Mating Rights of Southern Faerun's Baboons.
And he says something like, "Oh, very interesting read, that one."
The Watered Havian Karma Sutra.
Was this door locked that I'm standing next to?
Yeah, he kind of waves his hand and you can open it up, and it's another 20-foot hallway.
Excellent.
He says, What, wait there, half-orc, and he waves his hand, and then you hear something click, and he says, you may now open the door. And you open it up, and there's another 20-foot hall.
So I'll grab a book to my left and walk through the hallway to the other side. Shut the door behind us as my compatriots follow.
Okay, as soon as we all get back in the room, I kind of want to okay, what? We were sitting here to bring back some books, right?
Yeah, our mission is to bring back the books, guys. So we got an issue here.
I mean, are we gonna kill this guy? Because he kind of seems like an okay dude, right?
Well, he's not really alive anymore.
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
He's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, he's sentient.
His eye fell out several times too, and he had to pick it up off of the table and put it back into his eye socket. That's how dead he is.
Well, perhaps if we're going to go down the road of eliminating the librarian and his aides, maybe we should ask him if he can assist us with reading the spell book down here that is magically trapped.
Great idea.
Yeah, on your way out there, Shem, why don't you give me a sleight of hand check?
That was... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, as you...
Did it roll twice? I didn't mean to roll it twice if it did.
It just rolled, I don't know what not for you, Barry, and it was for Shem. So Shem, as you lift that small little Watered Havian Karma Sutra book, and you try to stuff it in your pack, Eloquence says, "My friend, I would not put that in your pack if I was you."
I think you misunderstood. That was one of the small books on that table.
Oh, the small books? Yeah. Well, okay. All right. So when? All right. Yeah. So when just next time, just tell me, because a lot of times I don't look at the chat there, Shem. So just say look at chat or something like that. So yeah, we'll kind of rewind a little bit. This is before you guys even go into the room. So when you pick up the small book, it activates one of the runes, and then therefore the big book slams shut as a ghostly hand appears. It slams the book shut, and then it also wiggles its fingers, and a sort of like a radiant looking lock appears on the front of the book, and it's shut now. And dust kind of flies up and whatnot. So yeah, you basically picked up one of the books that triggered the trap, therefore activating both of the runes and slamming the spell book shut, and it is now arcane locked.
Well, that's done, guys. Toss it in the bag.
The big spell book, sure, you can toss it in a bag, absolutely.
Yep, throw it in the bag of holding.
Okay, I will add that to your sheet.
And can the little books be looked through?
The little books, as you tried to pick up the one, it basically just turned into dust, Shem. And as you try to pick up the other one, Sarpy, it turns into dust as well. They were basically they were traps, basically, like the detect spell indicated.
Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna just go in there and kill this guy and take the books?
Unless you want to talk to him. We're here to get paid by getting these books out of here, getting as many of these arcane books out. So
yeah, this stuff's not doing anybody
books.
any good down here.
And that's why I believe that is why Malachi got the bag of holding, is to get as many of these books as you could.
Well, this is it,
okay.
Guys.
Well, let's at least be polite about it, huh? He seems like a nice guy. And as soon as I say that, I'm going to walk into the other room.
Well, wait, is there a way we can try and coax one or two of the skeletons out of there and deal with them in the hallway?
I'm all about confronting these guys face to face. Just go balls to the wall.
I'm going to walk up to the guy's desk and I'm going to say, okay, sir, I hate to inform you of this, but we really do have to take some books out of here. You've been really nice, but we're going to have to take them. And whatever you need to do, we understand, but it's going to happen one way or another. So sorry. And then I'll walk over to the thing and start grabbing books.
Roll initiative. Roll initiative. He says, my friend, at least you're honest with me, as he draws out this massive sword, and at least you're being upfront with me. Now, it is time for you to join me in the afterlife, my friends. As he pulls out a long sword off of his back. Whoosh, and he's using it two-handed. All right, looks like the skeletons are up first as we go to round one of combat. These skeletons have short bows. So, Sarpy, you're going to be shot as this thing cackles and misses you with a 10. The next skeleton attacks Bitey. Bitey gets hit with an arrow for 23.
23. Bitey is...
23 versus AC.
Oh, 23 for okay.
Four. He gets hit with a 23.
He's taking 23 damage. Shame is getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, a regular skeleton.
Well, good luck with this, guys. I'm out.
Sometimes, guys, you just have to run. All right, Arlo, you're up. Too good. All right, Arlo, what say you? Can't hear Arlo if he's talking.
Oh, sorry. Arlo's going to do guiding bolt on the librarian there.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to say on Bitey. I was about to go, wow, daring.
So now to do that attack, what do I drag over?
Oh, we got a virgin. All right, Arlo. This is what you do. If you're going to use your light crossbow, go to your actions tab at the very bottom.
No, the spell guiding bolt.
Okay, guiding bolt.
Should still be in action.
See guiding bolt. Let's see, you're in combat mode. All the way down at the bottom, see the dice that says, when you hover over it, it says cast. Actually, where is guiding bolt? It just disappeared off your sheet.
It likely wasn't selected as
Yeah, let me...
No.
What spells do you have for your daily pool of spells? You have command, cure wounds, detect magic, guiding bolt, and identify. You go into preparation mode, bottom left hand corner, and then you can check the little go back to preparation mode. Then the little radial button that's on the left hand side, you'll just put a check depending on how many spells that you can have memorized, which is your casting modifier plus your level. So you are level 2. Your casting modifier, I believe, as a cleric is wisdom. So you'll be able to have 4 spells memorized. You have 5. So one of your spells won't be in your pool of spells. But you do have a pool of domain spells also. So we'll have to add your domain spells after the game. Don't forget those, because those do not count as part of your daily pool of spells. Okay, so now that you've selected in preparation mode, on the left-hand corner, go to combat mode, and now see that, and on the button on the right where it says display, make sure you have the actions where it's at. And then see all those little pendants on the right-hand side? The dice where guiding bolt is your attack. So what you want to do is you want to hold down the left button while you click on that and drag it on the token that you want to attack. So if you want to attack Elquin, just pick that up. All right, so see how it attacked Elquin, and it was a hit. Now, beautiful. if you ever forget to, or if you missed a token, you can always take the roll drag it out of chat, and then drop it on the target too. So it's cool. So you don't have to ever re-roll anything if you forget to, drop it on the right token. Now you do the same thing for damage, and it'll auto give the damage to the monster that you're attacking. So you've done 11 damage to Elquin. He's now wounded, and good job. Piece of cake. It's as simple as that, man.
All right,
You just got to make sure.
off a spell slot here.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
And then when you
Okay,
click off
thank
all
you.
of your spell slots, all of your spells will disappear until I tell the combat tracker you've had a long rest, and you get your spell slots back. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Very, very cool.
All right. So we'll go to Barian now.
Varian will do Assassinate, which gives me advantage against Eloquin because he's not attacked yet. And since I have advantage, this will be a sneak attack. So I will move to here so I have a clear line of sight and fire an arrow at Eloquin.
That's a hit. 19, almost a crit.
Now, because it's Assassinate, any hit is a crit. So that's hold shift when I drop the damage on him.
That is the exception. So, yep, you can do that, or you can actually go up to the plus minus button in the modifiers box, top right hand side, and you can open up that interface and just hit the crit button. You can do it that way too. Couple different ways to do things.
There's always at
In
least
Fantasy
two
Grounds.
ways to do things in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Yeah. So go ahead and roll your assassinate.
Nice.
Total of 24 damage. Very nice. Yeah, he partially resisted it. Uh-oh. It's one of those types. Okay, let's see. Skeleton number 4. This is a skeleton that has the chef hat on and the apron that says, "Kiss me, I'm the chef." So he's going to actually shoot Barian. He's going to move out here to where he can get a clear shot. And he's gonna try to jack him up with a arrow from the short bow, which he does hit. So Barian, you just got hit. Yeah, wow, Barian, you just got hit for 6 more. You're heavily damaged. Then he kind of moves back into the corner. All right, Shem, Murder Machine, you're up.
Shem tears to the back of the room. He hates enemies behind him, but what are you gonna do? So he runs up to here and lashes out with his warhammer to begin with.
Kiss me, I'm the chef. Ooh, nice miss.
Second with the long sword.
Little shifty skeleton. Your second attack barely hits him, though. Hits him
And
for a
with
total of
that,
8.
I'll move around to the side here and turn it.
All right. Elquin. Uh-oh, here we go. Elquin's going to go ahead and step back. He's going to pull out his longbow that he has, and he sheaths his sword and pulls his longbow out. He's going to attack Sarpy first. And this is a necrotic green arrow that hits you for 21. And now you're going to take some damage, which is a total of 7. And now I'm going to give you a Constitution saving throw, which you are successful. You start to see the life force that is being drained from your body as this arrow hits you. And then all of a sudden your life force is starting to be pulled out of your body as he's kind of pulling it towards him. But with your inner fortitude, you draw it back into you, and it was not successful.
Should I still have that D4? What is that from?
I think from a guidance or something.
Doesn't that wear off after?
Or a resist. It shouldn't be on there.
I'll get rid of it as soon as...
I mean, I would have rolled
soon
an
as it's your
18
turn.
anyway. Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and we'll do another attack with his bow. Second attack against you is a hit with a 14. It hits you for 4 more damage. So now we'll go to Sarpy.
Okay, so
I'll get rid of the save off of you.
Okay. I am going to move back and away from him, first of all. And then I'm going to tell Bitey to go do a flyby bite attack on him. Since he's a flying snake, he doesn't take opportunity attacks when he fly by. He has the flyby trait.
Very nice.
So basically, I'm having him fly there, bite, and then like fly back away.
Okay. The attack is a hit. Wow, he's +6 to hit. It's pretty good.
But no damage.
Yeah, he resists. He resists it.
Right, and then I'm gonna have him fly back over towards me in shame.
with a big sad face on him. On his face, a big sad
That'll be my
frown.
turn.
It's okay, Bitey. You turn that frown upside down. As it's now the skeleton's turn, as he pulls out his short sword and tries to mangle Shem with it. And it misses with a 14. All right, Malachi, humple chump.
Malachi goes to reach for his holy symbol, but instead he gets a hold of one of the magazines. But he figures, this will work as a holy symbol. As he raises it up, it says, "I compel you to flee from me," to the undead, using the magazine to turn undead.
$19. Success.
You got one.
So everyone failed except for what is it? I gotta scroll
Skeleton
up.
2, I think.
Everyone failed except Skeleton 2.
Yep.
And that's it for Malachi, but he kind of takes a look at one of the pages real quick before he tucks it back into his pocket.
All right, so it looks like everyone that is affected except for 2 has turned. Very nice. Anything else for you there, Malachi? Any other movement you want?
Oh, I'll just read a quick article and stay there.
Okay.
So we
I'm
could
gonna go
pretty
ahead
much just leave now, couldn't we?
If you
Nope.
wanted to.
I need the books.
Well, I mean, grab the books because they can't come. What is the term? They can't come closer to us.
Yeah, you have basically
Can't come close
10
to
rounds
Malachi.
at 6 seconds, so you have 1 minute. You got 1 minute to loot this place and get out of here. Is that enough time? Maybe.
That's a lot.
Nope.
There's a lot of books here, guys. I don't think we can loot this place in 1
Yeah.
minute.
He just started fighting. I ain't going nowhere.
That's up to you guys. Malachi, go ahead and we'll
Yeah.
pass it.
We can stay and take them out.
Skeleton's turn. This one here is going to go ahead and attack with a short bow on Malachi. This skeleton fumbled, and when he fumbled, he slipped on one of the slimy puddles of water, and as he fell, he shattered, and he's no longer in existence. So this skeleton just shattered into 1,000 bits of bone.
Wow, these guys are old.
Arlo, these things are all turned. I mean, you guys can grab enough books for a minute and get out of here. I mean, I don't think that would be enough time to grab all of them, but you could grab a good chunk of them.
Man, I guess we might as well kill them now that we got one down at least.
Yeah, Arlo's going to throw another guiding bolt at Elquin. Oh, well.
Arlo, what are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Arlo threw a guiding bolt, which missed.
Okay. Anything
done
else?
with your
Take any
turn?
other movements? Yeah. Barian, you're up. Sorry about that, Arlo.
Brian will do. Since my buddy Shim's standing beside a skeleton, sneak attack on the skeleton. Number 3. And I would like to take a healing potion. Do I need to burn an inspiration to do that?
Inspiration, if you want to, sure. If you want to use your inspiration, go for it. Because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it anyway.
For that,
And it
you don't do a
restarts.
potion, though. I think you do a max hit die, right? Or a hit die heal or something like that now.
Well,
Yeah, for
I have a healing
inspiration.
potion. I would like to take the healing potion. Do I need to burn an inspiration to get to do that this turn? Is my question.
Okay, now what do you want to do again?
I have a healing potion. I did my attack. I want to take the healing potion.
How
Can
about
I
you
still do that this-
don't? Yeah, how about you do this? How about you don't use the healing potion, and you use your inspiration, and you can take a max hit point heal. How about that?
Okay.
Instead of
That'll work.
that, so your hit dice, I believe, for a rogue is a D8. So
Yes.
your con is a 1, so you'll take a total of 9. So you'll be at 3. All right, and that's a max, and it doesn't count towards one of your hit dice heals either, which is cool. That's
All right,
one of the new
awesome.
kind of features that I added into the game. And then there's also going to be a bunch of in-game perks that are going to be added to the gold store tonight and tomorrow and this weekend that the viewers are going to be able to buy perks for you guys in the game too with their gold. So it's
I'm
going to be
excited
pretty
about
cool.
that.
Yeah, but they can also do it for the monsters too.
Yeah, I know.
So kind of goes, and you guys can do it too because you guys will be in the chat, accruing your gold. So it'll be pretty cool. And even the dungeon master can make purchases, and I've got 100,000 gold already.
I think we're going to see that spoon golem.
I think you might.
Yeah.
I think you might.
All right, Varian. So that was a bonus action to take that heal. So you still have an action. You can still take your attack, which you wouldn't have been able to do if you quaff that potion, because a potion usually takes an action. But because of that
that's
perk,
That's what I was wanting to. Yeah, I forgot about taking the hit dice heal. That's the reason I asked if I could burn the inspiration to take the potion after I'd already attacked. But this works out good too. All right, I'm good.
all right, yeah, bad miss. Skeleton's turned. Shem, you're up.
I'm swinging away at the guy in front of me. Leading off with the Warhammer.
Nice. Instant death as you crush the skeleton into 1,000 pieces. Skeleton number 3 is vanquished. Anything else for you there, Shem?
with that,
Oh, he's
then
moving in.
Yeah, I rush up and noticing the well hit with my Warhammer, I swap my longsword for another Warhammer on my way there.
Yeah, well, you get second attack too, right?
Yep.
Are you?
Yeah,
go
my
for it.
my offhand, I had a longsword, but I swapped it out for a second Warhammer, so I got
Sure.
2 Warhammers now.
No problem. All right, so he's no longer turned Elquin. As it is now Elquin's turn, and I will take the turned condition off of him.
I hit this. Oh, never mind.
Or what? Who did you hit? I thought it said okay, it's skeleton 1. So all right, Elquin will still be turned. The skeleton
Skeleton 1
one.
shouldn't be. There we go.
All right, so it's Elquin's turn. He's turned. Bitey, you're up now.
We go the same, so I'll just skip him for now. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on Eloquin, make him a hunter's mark, and then I'm going to fire my longbow at him.
Okay. That's a hit. Nice shot. I had to fart. I didn't want you guys
And then I
hearing
want
that.
to burn an inspiration to get a D8 healing die as well, my max healing die.
Yeah, sure. Sure thing. So that would be, actually, I think the ranger's a D10. So you'll get
you're
10
right,
plus
actually.
1,
10
11.
plus 1, yeah.
Yep, so you'll be at 6 wounds. There you go. Nice job. Malachi, what say you there, humble chump? Humble pump.
Malachi looks and sees that Alquin's kind of turned, and looks pretty pissed off. So I quickly wave my hands around and cast a guiding bolt at Alquin.
Ooh, an automatic
Ooh,
miss.
I was distracted by that magazine article.
So here's the thing. Do you think you would have hit? Roll it to hit on Shem to see if you pummel him in the back with a guiding bolt. Let's see if you hit him.
Uh-oh.
You know I love to do that.
So now, first it's crossbows, and now guiding bolts. Huh?
Now
All
it's guiding bolts. Exactly, Shem.
I know how I can trust him on.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
Are you
God.
kidding me? Oh my gosh!
You are so gonna pay for this later, Malachi.
Oh.
All right.
Where's the damage?
You're gonna crit me, huh? All right, I'm down.
Jeez.
Wait, it wasn't supposed to work like that.
Yep.
It wasn't supposed to work like that, but as your guiding bolt misfires, it critically strikes Shem in the back, exploding on him. And as the smoke clears, the half-orc is laying down on the ground in a heaping pile of flesh. And then Elquin, he turns and points towards one of the bookshelves, and he tells you, "I think you need to check out a book on magic, my friend, because your skills are weak." As he pulls out his longbow and aims it towards you.
Oh, man.
All right, so the skeleton is going to fire at you, Malachi, with its short bow. Missing with an 18. Arlo, you're up. It's going to move up to engage you. Also, Malachi.
Okay,
Unbelievable,
Arlo,
Shem.
run up
I'm
to Shem.
gonna smoke his ass. Something fierce, some point.
And give him a cure wounds.
All right. Ooh. As you feel a warm, wet sensation come over you, Shem, as you come to, and Arlo is on his knees over you saying, "Oh, it's okay," as he's rubbing the Vicks Vapor Rub on you. Sorry.
Yeah. Love it.
Vicks Vapor Rub. All right, so you're back up. You're still prone. Barian, you're up. You can take any other movement that you want to, Arlo, although I would love to give you an attack of opportunity.
I'm good.
All right, Barian, what say you?
Preparing to move to here.
Hey, what's
And
up, Dirk?
Normally, I would attack skeleton number 1 because he's close to our healing dude, but I just
He's
watched our
turned.
healing dude.
Yeah.
Healing dude blast.
Yeah, you
my
did.
buddy. So
So you're going after Malachi then, right?
I love it. Go after
He must
Malachi.
have- he must have turned on us.
Sorry,
This
Sean.
white talked him into turning on us and taking all the books for himself.
I will do a sneak attack on skeleton 4.
That's a hit with a 17. Oh, yeah. The skeleton goes down. It's like glass shattering, just 10,000 bits of bone flying everywhere. Anything else for you?
Just an FYI on that. I think you put sneak attack on you last time when you missed. Then you replaced it again this time, so you did 46 worth of sneak attack. You should only put on yourself after you.
Yeah,
did.
I thought it went. Okay. Yeah, I've always did it before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I messed that up. So
It still would have taken the
actually
skeleton
been
down. Yeah, minus that 9 damage, it still would have taken it down.
11.
Because there was only 2 hit points left on that skeleton because Shem had hit it before. So before Shem went down from the guiding bolt. So yeah, it still would have went down, but just make sure you hit first before you put sneak attack on. So
all right.
yeah, no problem though. No big deal, man.
Next
All
time
right,
you just
so
have to die.
next time I'll just fucking kill your character. It don't matter to me. Shem, you. All right, Shem, you're up.
Shem just mouths under his breath like I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. As he stands up, grabbing his weapons, putting it in his hands as he goes.
Just
and
think. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll wait. Go ahead.
I'll do the obligatory needed inspiration use for max hit die heal.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So that'd be a 13.
Yeah. So you'll be at 21 damage now. Yeah, just thinking a couple levels though, Barry, and you'll be doing that much anyway for sneak attack. So, man, it'll be nice to see all those dice being thrown out there and doubling on a crit. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna move up so my back isn't towards Malachi. and strike away at this guy.
Duck behind the table and shit.
Yeah.
Poor Malachi.
That's hilarious.
You hit him with a 16. Nice damage, 9.
And I'll swing with my offhand now.
Okay. Yeah, he partially resists your attack. Your second attack is a miss. He kind of parries it away with his longsword. Well,
I try to put myself between him and Malachi. Or vice versa, him between me and Malachi.
Okay. So Eloquent, he drops the bow on the ground. He grabs his longsword again, wielding it in a two-handed fashion. He attacks you, Shem. He misses with the first attack. And the second attack against you is also a miss. He's going to put himself between you and Arlo.
Thank you.
Bitey is up.
No.
Always make sure to have your library card, he says.
We're going to punch your card.
I heard that.
This is getting punny.
Nice hit. Ooh, wow, nice damage. 13. That was with Hex.
Some of it,
Yeah.
All right. I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay, Malachi.
All right, I think Malachi would be compelled to come up next to Shem here and cast a level 2 Cure Wounds on him.
Shem thinks he's coming to finish him off.
There you go, Shem.
Ooh.
Sorry about that. Drinks are on me when we get back to town.
Oh man, they're on you for a while. That's
okay,
great.
next 2 towns.
That's great.
The next 2 towns. Oh, God.
That's it for me. That was
Arlo.
my last spell.
Yep, I'm on to Sacred Flame.
Wow. That was a successful saving throw with a 20. Wah, wah, wah. Doesn't it suck when you actually roll good when you're supposed to roll horrible?
Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
Barry, you're up.
I think a majority of the party tonight feels that. Yeah.
Varian will move to here and attack Eloquin.
Right. Wow. You get a damage, dude. Oh, max sneak attack. Wow. 19. Elkwin goes down. Elkwin goes down from the rogue. Nice shot, Marion. Damn good shot.
Oh, yeah.
As he falls, as he's on his knees.
Malachi.
I've got one eye on you. Elkwin, as he goes down, he falls down to his knees. He says, "All I asked was for you to look at the books in the other room." He cries and he says, "I will miss these books," as he falls over dead.
Sorry about that, Shem. That was my fault. But this article I was reading here is just so good.
As he opens up a 3 or 4 page centerfold, it just falls
God.
over on itself over and over and over. Yeah.
You talking about the books from the braziers or braziers?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Bugbear Monthly.
I'm gonna let him know. I did not know you were into that, man. To each their own.
Bugbear Monthly. I love it.
12 letters.
Oh. Omi Barton in the nude. The diaries. All right, so we're to Shem.
Is that? I think maybe you deleted the wrong one. Is that skeleton still up?
The one in the very bottom, yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
He's the cook. He's the one with the "Kiss Me, I'm the chef" apron, and then he also has a chef hat and a meat cleaver.
I'll do a dash to there.
Okay. Bitey.
But he's going to sit this one out again, and Sorpy is going. He's still turned, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so
still
I'm
turned.
Step
Yeah.
back and hit him with my bow.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. Ah, shit. No.
Actually, okay. So first of all, as a bonus action, I'm going to transfer Hunter's Mark to him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him with my bow.
Ooh, hit. Very nice. It's nice to roll a 7 and still get a hit. Nice damage. Yeah. Unfortunately, my favorite skeleton of all time has just been destroyed. Old Cookie.
As he starts falling apart, I'll kind of try and piece him back together, just for you.
Just kind of put him together and kind of prop him up in the corner.
Yeah, he's still dead, but I lay his bones out to make him
Oh,
look
yeah.
good. And put his hat
Okay.
over his face so he can't see like he's sleeping. Just for you.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
So you guys are out of combat. You have all of these books. Scrolls, parchments. The scroll book from the other room.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Malachi to open up the bag of holding. Let's loot this bitch.
All right. Do we want to do a detect magic ritual
Let's
real
loot
quick?
this
Just
bitch.
see if there's anything.
Yeah, let's
like,
do a detect magic ritual.
I'll let Airlo do that since he seems to be good at them. And we'll start. Okay, I guess we can start piling them up and getting them ready for the bag then. I'll wait for Airlo to get done before I put anything in the bag.
Yeah, so he's preparing for his ritual. 10 minutes. What do you guys do? Just piling everything in for 10 minutes, I guess?
Yeah, just get them ready for the bag for 10 minutes.
All right, so you guys find a bunch of stuff, actually. You guys find about 100 gold worth of gems. You find another 100 gold worth of coins. You find, let's see. I'm going to let you do a roll from the random magic item table. So let me get out that
sweet.
table really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys do that. Let's see.
Variant's looking for the overdue phase 10.
All right. So you guys are going to get... Okay, you find a scroll. You also find another scroll. And these are all items that are on the shelves and, you know, stuff like that. So, and then one last item you find. Oh, you actually find a potion of healing that's in his desk. All right. 100 gold, 100 worth of gems. You find a potion of healing and 2 of these scrolls. Now, who can tell what these things are? Let's see.
Nope.
Yes. Arlo, you're a cleric. And I believe Malachi is a cleric. So you can tell that one of these scrolls is a scroll of fairy fire. And then one of these spells, which none of you can actually determine what it is. It looks like some type of druid crap from the symbols and stuff. And I mean druid crap in a very nice way for all you druid lovers out there. And tree huggers.
Tree huggers.
Yeah. And you get done with the ritual, and none of the books really glow. But all of the topics, you know that the Harpers are going to love that, Malachi. You know, the other organizations that you guys belong to are going to love this invaluable knowledge that has been tucked away in the marsh for 750 years, basically. You can barely get all of these, because a lot of these books are rotted. A lot of the books you just open up and they just fall apart. They turn basically into dust. They're so brittle. But you get enough to where you can fill this bag of holding up. Not to the rim, but you can fill it up quite nicely. Now, also, you guys have this spell book. And it's got this lock on it. So as you guys gather up all of this stuff, you find everything that's, you know, valuable. You head back to the town. And you remember now, you have, what was the name of the blank that was with you in the marsh before it left? Anybody remember what the creature was and the name?
It was a pseudo dragon.
Feeder Muffet.
Yeah.
Hsing. Remember Sing?
Well, it's either the Hsing.
There was 2 of them. Yeah, I should have been more specific. Yeah. But yeah, you meet Sing back. Remember, Hsing he offered you 150 gold too. So you're going to get another additional 150 gold. So now you've got 250, 100 golden gems, and you have the spell book and 3 potions. So if you guys want to sell the scroll, you'll get 50 gold for the scroll. So I'll add 50 more onto that and delete the scroll. Anybody want the scroll
wand?
Oh yes, the wand too. Let's talk about the wand.
So what's up with that?
Yeah, that wand is definitely magical. And the wand is a wand of web. And the wand has 7 charges. And when you're holding it, you can use an action to expend one of the charges to cast the web spell, which will have a default DC 15 saving throw DC. You can use all of the charges. If you use the last charge, you have to roll a d20, and on a 1, the wand will turn into ash and be destroyed forever. Every day, the wand will regain charges at 1d6 plus 1 at dawn. So you can cast web all the time, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's actually really nice. So if you're a spellcaster, you can attune it to you. But it does require attunement. So I am going to add that to the sheet as well. Okay, so potion. Who wants the potion? Well, first off, who wants the Wand of Web? We'll start with the Wand of Web first.
Is that something you're interested in, Irla?
Well, who wouldn't be interested in that?
All right.
Oh, we get a roll off. Come on.
Who wants the Scroll of Fairy Fire? If you're a class that can cast it, you don't have to have any kind of arcane check. If you are someone that is not proficient with that spell, then you'll have to do a DC check. That's how scrolls work in 5e. So who wants the Scroll of Fairy Fire?
Of Fairy Fire.
Malachi, I think you could use a little bit of help aiming at shit at a distance.
I'll take the Fairy Fire scroll.
All right. Anybody for the potion?
No one
Arlo,
else
do you
wants
have
it. I
any?
would say give it to someone that hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah. Arlo, do you need it? Or because I think this is your second session, right?
I have one potion of healing already, so if somebody doesn't have one.
These guys have got plenty of potions, I think.
I got a
This
couple.
guy-
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
All right.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it then.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll...
Before you read that, Dave,
Mhm.
the GP's wrong in the party sheet.
Yeah, I just
forgot a
noticed
zero.
that. Yeah. Nope. Oops. All right, so let's go ahead and distribute this stuff. Great thing about Fantasy Grounds, it adds it to your sheet
Love it.
for you. 60 gold, 20 golden gems. Everybody's got their items. And now let's talk about that spell book that you have there, Malachi. You want to find a wizard in town. You find the old codger that will take that lock off. He'll basically take for 200 gold. He'll take that lock off for you. That arcane lock.
All right, Shem, you want to do it? Want to just sell this book? Because I don't think any of us here can use it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to sell it. I'll take the book. But if you guys don't want it, I'll pay them the 200 gold to have it done and keep it.
You guys can always multi-class too, so it's up to you guys.
Well, we could pay him the 200 gold and find out what's in it.
It was my fault that did it, so I have no problem paying the 100 gold. Half the cost on that, if you all don't object.
All right, that sounds good.
Fair to me. I'll take 100 off mine.
All right. So there are a number of spells in here called... There is Absorb Elements, Catapult, Ice Knife, Earth Tremor, Dust Devil, Skywrite, and Wall of Fire. They're basically spells from the Princes of Apocalypse Player's Handbook, the spell list that comes from that game.
Cool.
So, yeah. Absorb Elements, Catapult, Ice Knife, Earth Tremor, Dust Devil, Skywrite, and Wall of Water. And I'll add those spells onto the spell book, so you'll be able to, click them open and see what you want to do. But if you want to sell it, if you want to keep it, and put them into your...
If we were to find a fence, what kind of price would this fetch?
Depending on what type of negotiating skills that you're going to use, at least half value of all the spells.
Yeah,
And then depending on your negotiating skills, it could go up from there. Or maybe even down if you roll bad enough.
Yeah.
On second thought, I think I'll give you 10 gold because of your attitude there, pal, or whatever, But usually I don't do that.
How much would it have to be? If I don't have a clue.
It
about
depends
spells.
it depends on the spell. Each spell is... It depends on the level of the
I
spells.
see.
Yeah, I'll calculate all that stuff up here after we get done finishing.
you're fine.
So you guys want some experience points? I'm sure you guys are itching for some XP, right? All right, so tonight everybody is going to get 400 experience, and you're also going to get 4 downtime days, and you'll also get a renown point. And I know the renown points and downtime days are a little moot right now, but with the announcement that Chris had made on the podcast, it won't be forever. So save those things up, and then you'll be able to purchase some items, or, well, I don't think items, but maybe spell slots or whatever. So, but there will be some rewards coming soon for that stuff. But there you go. Congratulations. Looks like Arlo, looks like you leveled up. Very nice.
Yeah.
Arlo's level 3 now. You're getting there, Shem. Sarpy's almost there.
Slowly but surely. I thought less than 2,000 away.
Yeah, Barian, you leveled. Yeah, nice job on Barian too. So we've only got a couple more level 1 packets to go. So that's it for tonight. And we'll start off with, I think we're going to go to DDAL05-08 next time.